Good morning, children. Today we are going to look into the exercise of Rikki Tikki and Nag. Let's move on to the next exercise. It's pronouns. What are pronouns? Pronoun is a word that replaces a noun in a sentence. So, children, you can pause the video and try to fill the blanks, and then you can come back. So hope you have done this. Let us discuss the correct answers. Let's see the first one. I'm sure I left my purse here. Now I cannot find it. Second one, don't look for Rajesh and Dev. They have already gone home. Third one, Tina looks so pleased. She has been selected for the main part in the school play. Karan missed the football trials today. He has been called tomorrow. Are you going for Sana's birthday party? Two of my best friends have left school. I really miss them. Let's see the last one. I wonder where Reena is. I have something important to tell her. So, I hope you all got the correct answers for the same. Now, let's move on to the relative pronouns. Remember that the big man who killed Crate is the first one you must bite. He is the artist whose paintings are much appreciated. This is the car that Rupa bought for her sister. So, we have read these sentences. Now, let's see the words that, who, whom, whose and which acts as a relative pronouns in a sentence. So, a relative pronouns connects a noun and a phrase. The relative pronouns refers to the noun that has gone before it. So now let's see the exercise for the same. Work in pairs, like using relative pronouns. Connect the beginning of a sentence in the first column with a suitable ending from the second column. So now let's see the first one. This is the house. So what will be the correct answer for the same? This is the house that Jasmine built. Okay, the first answer is this is the house that Jasmine built. Let's see the second one. These are the pen that Rohan bought at the shop. Third one. I like people who are honest. Fourth one. He's a writer whose recent book was a bestseller. The teacher gave candies which were very soft. So hope you have done this also. Now let's take the next page, number 24, articles. If a word begins with a consonant sound, we use a before it. If it begins with a vowel sound, we use an. For words such as honor, honest and hour, where the H is silent when we are pronouncing these words, we use an. Like examples, an honest man, an hour's drive, an honorable soldier. A and an are used with common nouns that we use for the first time. For example, Rikki Tikki killed a snake. She bought an orange. We use the when we know who or what we mean. Pinky got a parrot. She tried to teach the parrot to talk. We use the when we write or talk about a person or thing of which there is only one. The sky, the moon, the star, the sun, likewise. Okay. Now read the sentences and fill in the blanks with correct articles. So let's fill this with the correct answers. First one, Relina had bought the sofa. So the answer is the sofa from a furniture store. Second one, the prince lived in a palace in Tokyo. Third one, they decided to go for a picnic on a weekend. Fourth one, the mayor inaugurated a new theme park. So the answer is the and a. Fifth one, an apple helps to keep the doctor away. Sixth answer, an owl hoots near the window every night. So here we have a listening. So children, you can pause the video, you can listen to the poem and you can try to fill the blanks below and then you can come back. So hope you have done it. Let's see the answer. Will you walk into my parlor? Said the spider to the fly. This, the prettiest little parlor that ever you did spy. The way into my parlor is up a again stair, and I have a many pretty things to show when you are there. Oh no, no, said the little fly, to ask me is in vain, for who goes up your winding stair can ne'er come down winding. I am sure you must be weary, dear, with soaring up so high. Will you rest upon my little bed? Said the spider to the fly. There are pretty curtains drawn around. The sheets are fine and thin. And if you like to rest a while, I will snugly tuck you in. Oh no, no, said the little fly, for I have often heard it said, they never, never wake again who sleep upon your bed. So I have told the answers while reading the poem. So hope you all have noted it correctly. Now let's move on to the next speaking. Imagine that you are Rikki Tikki. You meet Chuchundra in the park. And he says he's afraid that Nag and Nagaina might mistake him for you. Talk to Chuchundra and comfort him. Okay, swap roles with your partner when you are done. So you have to use the hints below. So this is about expressing your opinion. Use these hints given in the reader and you can send us the audio clip of the same to our WhatsApp number. Do it as a homework. Now let's see the punctuation. We use a comma after names that appear in the beginning of the sentence or after introductory words in a sentence. For example, can't you hear, comma, Rikki Tikki, question mark. Yes, with the comma, I can hear them. So you have seen here in the example. So likewise, we have to read this passage, put commas where necessary. So you can pause the video and you can do it and you can come back. Now let's see the answer for the same. Let's read the passage and I'll tell you where we need to put the comma. If you have done it, kindly correct it. Rikki. Next to that word, a comma comes. What are you doing out here? Asked Chuchundra nervously. I am out looking for Nag and Nagaina. Full stop. Why? Again comma, Chuchundra. Rikki Tikki replied, have you seen them? No, comma, I haven't, but I am worried. Why, comma, my friend? Because Rikki Tikki, after Rikki Tikki put a comma, they might mistake me for you and then they will kill me, said Chuchundra. Chuchundra, comma, look at you. You are shaking all over, said Rikki Tikki. There's nothing to be afraid of. They won't mistake a nervous wreck like you for me. Really? No, then comma, and I will always look after you. Don't worry, said Rikki Tikki. So hope you have done this also now, along with me. Now, let's see the next writing part. Nag is dead, and Rikki Tikki has saved Teddy and his family. But Nagaina is outside and she has her young snakes in the garden. So what do you think will happen next? So use thought bubbles below to write down some ideas for how you think the story will end. So we have 4 thought bubbles. So you have to fill that with your ideas. What will happen at the end? So imagine this and write the answer for the same. So do it as a homework. And now let's see my word bank. Read each word and look for its antonym in the story. Write them in the space below. So you can pause the video, write down the answer and come back. So let's see the answer for the same. First one, cheerful. It will be sorrowful. safety, danger, conscious, faint, crowded, empty, alive, dead. Now let's see the next page 27, page number 27, reading comprehension. The passage is about the importance of friendship. Children, you can pause the video and you can read the passage. Try to do the exercise for the same, and then you come back, we will discuss the answer. So hope you have read the passage. Let's discuss the question answer first, and then we will move on to the fill in the blanks. So let's see the question answer. Why do we need a friend? We need a friend to laugh with, talk and share our problems with. When we are with a friend, we feel relaxed and happy. Now, let's see the next question. What is the best time to make friends and why? School days are the best times to make a friend, as we then share wonderful memories of childhood, like our favorite subjects and teachers, shared meals and school events. Let's see the third one. Who is a fair weather friend? A fair weather friend is someone who is your friend only when things are going well for you. He turns away from you in difficult times. Fourth, what do you think is the meaning of the expression walking the extra mile? The expression walking the extra mile refers to putting an extra effort for your friend. So I believe you all will be writing, you have noted down the question answers as well as the question answer for the comprehension. Now let's see the part B, fill in the blanks with the correct option. Let's discuss the answer. First one, lively and energetic means being. Correct answer is happy. The synonym for faithfulness is loyalty. The expression through thick and thin means in good times and bad. Complete the saying, a friend in need is a friend indeed. So hope you have done this also. Now you can see the next page. You have to read this poem and understand it. That's it. So by this we are ending our Rikki, Tikki and Nag chapter, and whatever homework I have given and activities, kindly do it and send it to our WhatsApp number. So we will meet up in the next class. Till then, bye.